Here's how you use HiPS images in IRSA Viewer. What are HiPS images? HiPS stands for Hierarchical Progressive Surveys, and what they are is multi-resolution HiPS images. You can get lots more information about HiPS images in the online help and the things that are linked from here, but how you access them is from the Images tab, click on View HiPS Images. You can put in a target. You don't have to, but I'm going to put in M16. You can put in a field of view. You don't have to, but I'm going to put in a degree. Then you can pick what HiPS image you want. By default, it comes up with a short list of IRSA featured images. If you unclick this, you get a much longer list to choose from. This table, like all the other tables in this tool, is searchable and sortable. So if you have a specific one in mind, you can put in a string here and have it give you what it finds. But I'm going to cancel that filter and I'm going to go for the Herschel image search. Now it brings up the Herschel image that I asked for, centered on the target that I asked for. But as I zoom out, you can see the resolution dynamically change. That's the entire point of HiPS images. It loads the resolution that it needs at the time that it needs it. HiPS images get used a lot in IRSA services, especially when we need all sky images to show where there are data, to show where there are planned to be data. You can find it, for example, in the data collections search. Here it gives you a HiPS image and then footprints on top of that HiPS image to show you where there are data from, in this case, the 2-mass large galaxy atlas. Even for smaller regions of the sky, it's still a HiPS image with footprints or smaller footprints. The technical term for what those overlays are MOCs, or multi-order coverage maps. You can add MOCs to a HiPS image. For example, if I add the Herschel MOC to this image, you can see the footprints of where on the sky there are Herschel data. Herschel was clearly not an all-sky survey, so this is showing you where there are Herschel data and where there aren't. You can add additional MOC layers onto this same HiPS image if you want. The MOC footprints, just like the underlying HiPS image, will change resolution on demand. So as you zoom in, it gives you a better representation of where exactly there are data. Another way that IRSA tools use HiPS images is in coverage maps. If you have pulled large catalogs, you may have noticed that sometimes the image tiles are really small, or the target that you care about might be uncomfortably near an edge of one of the tiles. But every tool has in it a coverage map somewhere, and that coverage map is a HiPS image, so that you can zoom out as much as you need in order to see where your catalog is. And your catalog then can be shown on the sky so that you can see where your catalog fits in on the image. This coverage image happens to be 2-mass. If you want to change it, you can change it, for example, to always, if that is a better match to the science that you're doing. In any case, that's how you use HiPS images in IRSA tools.